So, what would you do if you caught a home run ball at a major league game and realized seconds later you just took it from a kid? That's exactly what happened in Cleveland. And now one fan is learning the hard way. The internet never forgets. The story's blowing up across social media, and it's one of those moments that's hit a nerve because it's not just about baseball, it's about character. Here's the story. During a game at Progressive Field, a home run ball comes flying into the stands, hit by Guardians player Daniel Sneeman. Now, this should be one of those magical moments, right? A kid gets a souvenir, a lifelong memory, but instead what unfolds is something very different. The video captured on the Tampa Bay Rays broadcast shows a man identified as Max Quinn going after the ball. He bobbles it, drops it nearby, and that's when an 11-year-old girl named Evelyn comes down the steps, clearly trying to grab it. But before she can, Quinn runs over, reaches in, grabs it, takes the ball right out from under her. Roll the tape.
Hit pretty well to left. And gone. Daniel Schneemann, his fourth home run of the year, and it's the Guardians that score first.
Oh, clank.
No, he's not going to steal that.
Yeah, that can't happen.
Well, when you see something wrong has occurred, it's nice to make up for it. And Ryan Bass making up for that Cleveland fan by going out and making friends, and she deserves that baseball.
What a guy. What a guy.
Look at that.
She's good. Yeah, she's crying.
She looks emotional.
Yeah.
With her sunglasses on. Mom giving a hug. What a sweet moment. Way to go, Ryan.
That's phenomenal.
Yes, it is. You know, they didn't show because we'd gone to break. The boy, who I imagine is her brother, had gone up to that fan.
Yeah.
And it looked like he was asking the fan, "Can we give that to my sister?"
Can reconsider? And yeah, you know what? It was an interaction that was uncomfortable to watch.
It was.
You felt embarrassed for the guy.
And look, the brother's happy. He gets to hold the baseball, and she's overcome. And who can blame her? So it went from a bad moment to, I think, a pretty happy memory.
Before I go any further, if you enjoy breaking news and this kind of straight talk with daily stories shaping our country, do me a favor. Subscribe to the channel, join our community, like, comment, and share today's video, and I always welcome your emails, joey@joeyhudson.com. Now back to the story. Now here's where that moment really struck people. The girl's younger brother, pretty brave kid, goes up and asks for the ball back. Quinn clearly says no, flat out no. Now look, in the heat of the moment, people do things they regret. I get that. We all have done it, and Quinn admits it too. He later said it was a bad decision, actually a series of bad decisions, he said. He claims he didn't realize it was a child going for the ball, said all he saw was a glove reaching out. But here's the thing. Once the moment passed, the reality set in. He said he was sitting in his seat thinking, I won't be able to sleep if I don't give the ball back. Now, to his credit, he did return the ball, but not right away. It took several innings, and by then, the damage was done, because in today's world, everything is on camera and everything goes viral pretty quickly. Within hours, this guy wasn't just a fan at a baseball game. He became the villain of the internet. His business, Uncover Vintage, was flooded with one-star reviews. He says he received threats, had to delete his social media accounts, and he described the internet as a mean, scary place. And here's where this story takes another turn. The 11-year-old girl, Evelyn, she forgave him. She offered some grace. In a recorded message, she actually thanked him for giving the ball back and said she hopes others will forgive him too. Her mom echoed the same thing, asking people to stop the harassment. Now, let that sink in for a second. The person most affected by the moment is showing more grace than the crowd watching it online. So let me ask you something. If you're in that situation, you catch the ball, or you think you did, do you keep it? Or do you give it to the kid? Drop your answers in the comments, and while you're there, make sure you subscribe. We cover stories like this every single day. This story really isn't about a baseball. It's about how fast a moment can define you. One decision, a few seconds, and suddenly your name is everywhere. But it's also about something else. The difference between accountability and mob mentality. Yes, he made a bad call. He admits it. He corrected it. But then the internet does what the internet does. It piled on very quickly. And sometimes it can go too far. Meanwhile, the kid at the center of it shows forgiveness most adults struggle to give. That's the part of the story that matters. In the end, the ball was returned. The lesson was learned, maybe the hard way, and maybe, just maybe, there's something bigger here about how we treat each other, both in the moment and after. If you want more stories that cut through the noise and get to what really matters, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'm glad you're here. See you next time.
Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Oh, and turn on notifications.